Hey guys, what's up? Hello, welcome back to another video of the Scuffed Iron Man series. The last video we did Dragon Slayer 2 and we unlocked access to the Myths Guild and we have a Mythic Cape that we could use for construction and we only got 2 quests left to finish until we get the Quest Cape. One thing I forgot to mention when we got this Mythical Cape is that when we teleport here, besides having the teleports to the Hero and Legend Guilds and all that, we can actually teleport straight here, enter the dungeon, and there's this Fountain of Old here. And this is actually acts as like the totem in the Legends Guild. And that charges our skills necklace just like that. So it's a little faster than going to the Legends Guild and just more convenient. Well, we got Monkey Madness 2 and a Song of Elves to complete. So let's head to Ape Atoll, and or not Ape Atoll, Gnome Stronghold, and we start Monkey Madness 2. Actually, even before we even can start Monkey Madness 2, we need 70 crafting, and we're kind of far away. We need 250,000 more crafting experience, and we don't have that much gold or bars to make to get close to it, but we can get closer, but not that much. I guess one of the methods we could do is actually just start making armor, green dragon hide bodies, because this is one of the best ways for crafting experience. And at the bottom of the Myths Guild actually exists a bunch of green dragons, so we could probably just start, if we really want to, start AFKing down here and start making big trips of green dragons and going back and forth. It's kind of sad that we're going to be doing off task, but that is something we can do. And I mean, I could be AFKing like Motherlode Mine, just getting gold ore, but this seems like a fun method to do. So I think I'll just start like AFKing just dragons and baking the bones and the green dragon hide bodies. And we're just gonna do that for, I don't know, maybe a few days before we actually get back to this quest. So you don't see this, but and start quest now. Been here a while and we got 84 ranged, and yeah, we could definitely just be doing like our other crafting methods like glass blowing and our gold bars and silver bars, but we're just gonna be here, just keep grinding out these dragon dehides, and then we'll start making the dragon bodies. Even though we could probably do a lot of glass making with all the seaweed and sand and soda ash we have saved up, I think I want to save that till when we get 77 magic. And we could use the glass make spell with the lunar spellbook, and I don't know, it would just be like some big XP drops, and it'd just be more fun rather than just slowly doing like 4 inventories of molten glass every single time. And while we're here, we're getting a lot of dragon bones, which is going to be pretty beneficial in the long run. So no worries, just this is going to take a little while, and then we'll get back to see how far we get with crafting when we get a bunch of these. We already killed 272 of these and we're averaging around 79 kills an hour, so we're gonna be here for another long while. We got 390 green dragon hides and we can make 130 green dragon hide bodies, and that should give us around 22,000 KXP, and we're still like maybe 200,000 XP away still, so still like just a little chunk of it. But I think I don't really want to do this anymore. I think we're gonna start buying some wizard mind bombs and we can start doing super glass make, and that's just be a fun way of using our giant seaweed and our seaweed. Eventually we get on the giant seaweed grind again, but we don't have any spores and no good method of doing it because we don't have a brand saber or anything that kills those atrocities pretty easily. But we have a bunch of seaweed and a bunch of buckets of sand, and we got some gold and some silvers and some gold to smith still too, so hopefully this will get us close enough so we could just get through this quest and then never touch crafting until we want to make like the big boy amulets. Just gonna cut a bunch of my gems that I had in my bank still, and I realized another method we have is we have like 20,000 Tokkul still from the fight caves we did a long time ago, and we could spend that on just a bunch of gems and we could just start chopping them for a little bit of XP. Same with using our, well, we could cut onyxes now. Same with using our stardust and our golden nuggets on gem bags, so we could just get some quick little XP. But I don't know if it's worth it yet, but that might be what we're gonna do besides buying soft clay packs. But this should get us a little boost for the grind we're gonna do. And same thing with the green dehide bodies, we should be able to hulk them for like 4k each, and we should get a nice little cash stack from just doing that. So we'll be making some money out of this. Finishing off all the load we had, and that was actually just really short. We got 25k XP out of it, and if we high hulk all of it, we should be getting, where is my tab for this? We should be getting 600k once we high hulk it, so it's not the worst. It's kind of chill, just like doing dragons for a few hours every day, but I think it's time to start trying to do some super glass make. And we have a bunch of wizard mind bombs, and that should boost us up to 78. So we get 2 minutes of super glass make every single time we do it. And we're just going to do this for a while, and I hope that this gets us pretty close if we have 1500 normal seaweed and 1500 bucket of sand, and I think it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So let's get ready for this, and we should be doing around 12 every set. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Never done this before. And after we were world hopping for a while, and we're ready to start doing some super glass making. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 super or giant seaweeds and then 18 buckets of sand, and we're gonna repeat this over and over with the Lunar Soul book. And where is it? Oh, I need my wizard mind bombs. And we're gonna do this over and over, and then we're gonna have leftover, and this should have us the best yield at the very end. So we'll have a bunch of molten glass left on the floor, but we'll just pick it up right after. So we're gonna do our first inventory, and then we have a bunch on the floor, and now we just do this over and over and repeat. And we have the menu entry swapper, so we don't have to press a bunch of times every single time we want to do it. So just repeat, and look at that XP drop. And that's the last of our sand. I'm just gonna super glass make this one because we bought way too many astral runes, and I might as well just use them. But you know, all these astral runes will come in later when we start going these seaweed runs more efficiently and we get more buckets of sand. We can mine some more sand, but is that what I need to do? Well, we got 2,500 molten glass, we got 500 gold bars, we have 500 more gold ore, and we also have the 500 or 300 silver bars we could craft into tiaras for some XP. So I think we're just gonna just blow these into the lantern lenses, I think, or the unpowered orbs. I forget which one gives us the most XP per hour, but whatever, we get the most XP per hour, and we just bank stand all of this for a long time, and hopefully we get close to 70, but we're getting close to 7 or 68 already. 68 crafting. Using the calculator right now, from level 68 crafting where we are right now to get to level 70, we need 737,000 total XP, so that's 137 or 130,000 more XP to go. And with 55 XP per lantern lens we're doing, we need a total of 2,371 lantern lenses to go, and we only have like a little bit under that by 100, so we have a lot of subsidizable gold and silver and ore to like, turn into whatever crafting XP we're missing. And we're averaging almost 90k an hour at maximum efficiency, but I'm not really looking too often. But still, hitting like 80 or high 80,000 XP an hour is pretty chill, but we're blowing through all of this molten glass really fast. It should be around 1,600 molten glass per hour. So when we get to a higher level, this is going to take a lot longer, but this is pretty simple. 69 crafting. And here's the last of all this molten glass that we made, and we have a large sum of lantern lenses that mean nothing to us. How much does this cost? This from the last one. 140k of alcohols, not that worth it. But, you know, we're actually pretty close to level 70, and we can just finish it off by just doing gold bracelets or gold amulets, and we can add that to our stack of gold amulets too. So let's head to Edgeville, and let's just finish this off, this level 70. 89 farming, and now we get back to crafting. Our long-awaited level 70 crafting. Now we could finally do, oh, we can make our own diamond amulets now, but now we could finally do Monkey Madness 2. So let's put everything away, and maybe let's just start it tonight. Apparently I can't start the quest because we need to do the Enlightened Journey Hot Air Balloon Gnome Stronghold route to start it. I think that's why nothing's starting yet. So we need to go into Entrana, and I thought I could high out all my stuff on my way there, and we got 600k from it, but I had to just wait here because you can't bring any equipment onto Entrana. So now we just take off all their clothes, and we should be able to head to Entrana and do the minigame, and let's start the quest. I was right. I needed to finish the Enlightened Journey trap. I was right. I needed to do the Enlightened Journey balloon minigame and land in Gnome Stronghold. Now we can start the quest, and we started Monkey Madness, and we're investigating the disappearance of Glow, the dude who's behind the demons and the apes in Monkey Madness 1. So let's go investigate what evil doings he's doing this time. Since Monkey Madness 1, Glow was subject to be house arrested for a long time, but apparently he snuck out and he's back on Ape Atoll planning something dangerous. So we're gonna head back to Ape Atoll and we're gonna figure out what he's doing and what his plan is. But this is also the part where this quest is gonna get really annoying because it's gonna be kind of just maze, trial and error, and just surviving. On Ape Atoll, we talked to King Awawugi again, and then we were trying to figure out if Glow is actually here to discuss any military tactics that they're actually doing, but they won't disclose any information to me because I am not a high-ranking military official. So we're going to try to disguise ourselves as Krook and find his location, to kill him, and make a little Grigri out of his remains so we could impersonate him. No one's not sure where he is, but they think they might be inside the dungeon underneath. And this is going to be pretty rough because it's just a maze, and I definitely should have brought some prayer potions, but I brought some anti-potions. Oh, I forgot my stamina, but I got my Explorer Ring. And maybe we should be able to get through this in one go without too much hassle. There's a lot of high-level monsters in here, and just hope we don't get destroyed. And if you fall into these pits of the maniacal monkeys, and it's a multi-combat zone. So if I wanted to Ice Barrage for a lot of magic XP or do like Chinchompas for range XP, this would be a good place. And a fun part about this maze is that it's different for every single person, so I'm just gonna follow whatever the quest helper is gonna tell me to do because this is a big trial and error, and I want to be the most optimal when I do this and not fail. Made it to the end of the part 1, and we get a unlocked chest, and we have 1 key. Now we gotta go through another door and another door and another door. It's been like 20 minutes since we got to this stage, and we're getting close to over there, but it's another 50-50, and I think it's going to be this one. Please don't fall. And we did it. Well, we didn't do it, but, I didn't have to suffer walking through this entire lower floor and taking this entire path again, so that's a win-win for me. Unless this is the way, this is the way. We're almost there, and there should be a little, door that we can open, and that'll be our quick way back here. I think we could do it to reset our prayer if we want to, but I am confident. I lied. The nightmare still continues. We have to keep going, and then we're not almost at the safe spot where we can exit and come back here. And our Varric skirt degraded a little bit, so that means we're probably gonna have to go repair it soon. But I think once we get to our construction grind, we should make that armor set inside the house, and we can repair it for cheap. Is this the quick path? And a hidden passage. Oh, and now we can leave in and out now. Yeah. Okay, let's go reset, get repair back up, and do it all over again. Now it's time for the Krook fight, and we're gonna do it like how we're gonna do it in the God of Wars eventually. We're just gonna have to run wall to wall and attack them while we can. Oh, I don't have the... turn this on. Now we run wall to wall. The monkey speak back on because I want to see if they says anything, and no. We kill Krook and we take his monkey paw. Now we could go to Zook-Nook underground in the zombie pass or whatever it's called, and we just make a new Grigri out of Krook's body. Rest in peace, buddy. However, for us, luckily this time we have a monkey Grigri, so we can just run through this entire underground pass without having to be attacked by the monsters, except we do get randomly attacked every once in a while by like the map, but pretty chill. I can just stroll right through this. If you want a close-up look of what Krook looks like, he just has a little bigger and he's got 2 swords. And we learned that the monkeys are planning a 3-way assault with the trolls and the ogres. So we're gonna go stop them and convince them not to ally with the monkeys and stop the onslaught onto humans. To prevent the trolls from attacking the humans, we're gonna challenge him to a duel, and if we beat him, he says he'll call off the attack. So just find a little safe spot and we will beat him up. Oh, and easy peasy here. Maybe battle to death is too much, so he will call off the attack because we out-battled him. He's a big boy, can't even fight me. Now, just like the last fight, we fight Keef and we just safe spot him, and that prevents the ogres from joining the war. Chief Keef surrenders, and it should just be us and the monkeys now. Although we sabotage the trolls and the ogres joining the battle to fight against humans with the monkeys, we have to go stop the fleet of battleships they have, and it's not just battleships, it's airships. So we're out in the middle of the ocean somewhere, and we're here to sabotage. So we're going to place some explosives around and hopefully blow up this entire fleet and see if we can stop them. But the worst part is that this is kind of one of those where you can't be seen by these monkey guards, and if you get seen by anyone, by any of them, anywhere on this deck or whatever you want to call it, we will be sent all the way back to the beginning. So we'll just be really careful, and we should be able to get through this. It's kind of just like how we did, what's that one quest? Not making friends with my arm, but the one right before that. So let's see if we can get past it. Also, there's a funny little trick of doing corner peeking it, and then we just pass them by just getting right by them. And we can do this for all the way down. Actually, I don't know how far down we can go, but come here and right around. I'm supposed to get explosives somewhere, but not sure where yet. We got discovered on the second floor, and we got sent all the way back to the beginning. We finally made it and got the 6 satchels to rig the entire platform with explosives. And now this is the hard part, where if we get caught, we have to redo the entire thing and grab the satchels again because we get thrown in the water, and the water ruins our satchels. So unfortunately, I have to use the quest helper because it just makes life a lot easier, but I'm using that corner manipulation to speed the process up and doing my best to not get caught. So let's place these and blow it up. I messed up the click, but we still have our satchels, so let's go for a little bit of the gunpowder and set up the explosions. Fill our satchels with the powder, and I think it's filled. Yeah, they're filling up right now. And now let's go blow up a platform. 1 explosive for the floorboard, 1 explosive for the support beam, a satchel for another floorboard. I got caught. I moved 1 tick too early. Now we gotta go fill these up with the powder again. Satchel for a gas cylinder, another gas cylinder, and the last satchel, and it's done. It wasn't actually too bad with the rune light on. I would not have been able to do this without it, but the patterns were pretty good, and it wasn't even that bad just to do the corner manipulation. So let's just go back to the gnome guy that we have as our intel next to King Awawogi and tell him that we're ready to sabotage everything. Back underneath the Apatol, and we noticed that Glow was making a bunch of tortured gorillas, which are other like tortured monkeys. And where's Glow? Where's evil Glow? I think he's somewhere, but we have to put these guys back in the cage, so we just attack them one by one, and we should send them into their cage. Glow made a mutagen that actually made all of these demonic gorillas, and he wants to unleash them all over Apatol, so let's sabotage him by tampering the device. Take the gem. Oh, that's a huge onyx. And we should break it into a little piece. And back you go. No one's gonna know. How are they gonna know? We sabotaged the monkey's plan so much that we got Krook's bodies, like, ranking stripped from him. So we're exiled from the king's area. So no longer to be Krook anymore. Although we sabotaged the trolls and the ogres joining the war and the airship flight, we have to go back to the Gnome Stronghold because they actually just commenced the battle against the mainland without the monkeys. So let's go prep for the fight and stop Glow once and for all. I already know the spoiler, but since Glow is about to attack the Gnome Stronghold, we have to recruit Neve, and now we have to go fight some demonic gorillas teamed up with Neve. Whoa. And then Steve's gonna take your place in the meanwhile, when Eve has a bunch of other siblings like Steve, Sleeve, Eve, Captain Cleave, Leave McCracken, Heave, Weave, and I think there's Brief, and that's all of Neve's family. And there's a tortured gorilla, and we have to do 2 combat styles while we do this. Now with the tortured gorillas taken care of on the Troll Stronghold, the 10th regiment will take care of the rest of them hanging out. So now Neve and I will head to the crash landing site, and we'll go see what's up and fight whatever's there, and stop Glow in his plans to destroy all humans, I guess. To make Glow surrender, we're going to have to stop him. So we're going to have to fight some demonic gorillas, and these are going to be pretty fun to fight against in the future, because since they have multiple fighting styles and they can also pray, we're going to have to learn how to switch between all of them. And I'm still not too sure about which type is which type, but we should be okay. Actually, no, these are the torture gorillas. These ones aren't even that bad. We'll wait till we get to the demonic gorillas. Actually, I'm gonna go walk down and reset my gear. I don't want to use swordfish, I want to use sharks, and I want my crystal bow for the boss fight. So we'll just reset and we'll come right back here. Now we're back and let's just get through this. I don't think I know how to properly flick against the demonic gorillas when they start doing it, but we'll do our best. Oh no. This attempt, we're going to try to cheese it a little bit, so we're going to have Neve do most of the heavy lifting. Still too not sure what to pray here. He's doing white. It's that. And then there's also a guy doing magic on me too. Now with both demonic gorillas dead, I mean tortured gorillas, now we just hide out here and Neve should be able to attack them hopefully. Alright, come on Neve. You're gonna make me do this by myself? Ask for my first demonic gorilla, but that was just way too hard. I don't know why Neve isn't attacking this demonic gorilla. This is... I'm out of prayer too, so I think I might have to just reset again and figure out how to do this. There we go, we got him stuck with 2 prayer left to spare. Now we just wait for Neve to finish the job. Yeah, my poison's also on him, so it's gonna do 6 damage every once in a while. And that should hopefully speed up this process. She's not hitting too well, but you take what you get. Now with the demonic gorilla dead, this is the moment I've been dreading. Don't fight him, Neve! Neve! No, Neve. I'm coming for you, Loaf. You can't be doing that to Neve. How dare you do that? But before we get back to you, okay, take your Legend Spirit Shield. Lots of dust. And I go reset, just in case for this fight. It's going to be all ranged, and I hope I just prepare for it well. And now to take on the first stage of Glow, we're going to try to cheese them by getting stuck on one of these walls. And please get stuck on this wall, get stuck on this wall. And as I'm stuck on this wall, we could stand really far away with a crystal bow, because it has one of the longest attack ranges in the game for a bow. And one of the fastest attack speeds too. And now we could just kind of just safe spawn from all the way over here. Also a cool thing to note is that the crystal bow doesn't require any ammo, so I have my broad arrows from my crossbow, and it just saves us a slot for arrows. And it's also fairly strong too. Now he's on to the next stage, and now I think there's another type of safe spot we can do. We just gotta like pull him back into this position. Let's pull Glove all the way over to us. And it's dangerous because he actually does big damage through prayer too, so even if we were using prayer, he'd hit like 60s. So I think he gets stuck here. Yeah. Now we just chip him down. For this method, it's about to be the same, except this time he could actually pull us back in. So we're going to do 1 hit, attack again, and run straight back. Oh, what is that? Yeah, 1 hit, and run back in. Or we just do, let's just crossbow it. Last hit before the prayer runs out. So I'm stingy with my prayer potions. There we go. That's what you get for killing Neve. And now with Glow dead, we should probably tell King Nardnode that Glow is no longer. I miss Neve already. And that's Monkey Madness 2 completed at the cost of Neve being gone. And we have made peace amongst the monkeys and the gnomes. And ooh, we also get the Royal Seed Pod, which is actually a new teleport condition for us to teleport straight to the base of the gnome tree. And it just sends us right here, and it also is protected all the way up until the 30 in Wilderness. And how much did they cost each? 2 coins each. And we only have 1 more quest to go. And along with the Royal Seed Pod, we have access to the Demonic Gorillas in the Crash Site, which will be a good substitute for Black Demons when we get to a higher level. They're a little bit too hard for us at this moment, but it's now an option for us. we could be on Apatoll without the monkey speak amulet, and we should be non-hostile on there. And we have a gravestone for Neve. And now with the demonic reels, this is actually pretty cool because we actually have a 1 in 3,000, 5,000 chance drop for the Zenyte shard, which we can make into some of the best slot jewelry for us. But we're not going to get that for a long time, but that's a dream for later. And we also have access to the heavy ballista when we get those drops too. Additionally, I think if we walk up here and we talk to Duke, wherever Duke is. I lied, Duke's not Dairo, who's on the second floor of the tree, but we have a glider access now to, where is it? Here, Ukolu Undri to Apatoll. And Duke should be right over here. And we talk to Duke, and we could get a bunch of XP and something we want. And I think we're going to put in a magic, because I don't like training magic that much. That's 50,000 magic XP. And we can do one more on magic. And that's 76 magic. And then that's the last real thing we really get from the end of this quest. And that wasn't that bad of a quest line. It was pretty fun, except we lost Neve and we didn't even get to use Neve that much. So Steve will be our go-to Slayer training for a while. I miss Neve already. But we only have one quest left, which is Song of the Elves, and that requires 70 construction for us to start it. And we're only at 55 construction right now and close to 56. But let's get to the training. Let's go probably check out our miscellanea. And I should get all the teak logs and we can turn those into teak planks and get on the training with our mythic cape. So anyway, one quest left. And I'll see you on the next one.